Welcome to the deep dive. You know, if you're like so many people we've been talking with lately, maybe you're feeling a bit, well, maybe at a crossroads with the housing market, I mean. That feeling of, not being quite sure what to do next. It's really common. We've heard it so much.
Yeah.
So this deep dive, it was really inspired by those conversations. And our mission today is simple. Let's unpack three situations we keep hearing about. The ones that make people feel stuck. And, more importantly, show you that there are always options. You're not alone in feeling this way.
Absolutely. It's true. The whole housing landscape right now, it just feels incredibly, well, fluid, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You've got these big market shifts happening. Interest rates are, constantly moving.
Up and down, yeah.
Right. And then you add in the media headlines, which honestly can be all over the place, sometimes conflicting. It's totally understandable to feel a bit overwhelmed by it all.
It really is. It feels like a lot to process.
It can definitely paralyze your decision-making, for
Yeah.
sure.
Okay, so let's dive into that first scenario we've been hearing about. It's the struggle. The struggle to sell your current home.
Right.
We hear this specific question a lot. Look, I want to sell, but I honestly don't know what my home's worth right now.
Mm,
And it's tough, right? Because the market today, it's not what it was 2, 3 years back.
not at all.
Interest rates have changed things for buyers. And like you said, those headlines, they can make you really second guess if now is even a good time. So yeah, what is a realistic price today?
Well, that's the key question. And understanding a realistic price in today's market is crucial.
Okay.
It's really about getting a tailored approach, something that helps clarify what your home could actually realistically bring in these conditions.
Well,
It cuts through some of that noise.
that makes sense. A tailored approach. And that brings us kind of neatly to the other side of the coin, right? The challenge for buyers.
Yeah, finding the next home.
Exactly. We hear this frustration too. I'd like to buy, but I just can't find what I'm looking for. Inventory feels so tight in a lot of places.
It really is.
It can feel like that perfect or even just suitable home just isn't out there sometimes.
hmm And there's a reason for that tight inventory, often. But the good news is, adjusting your search strategies can actually uncover more options.
More options.
Specifically, I'm talking about things like off-market ones, properties you won't just see online.
Off market. Okay, interesting. Can you elaborate a bit? What exactly does that mean for someone listening?
Yeah, great question. So off-market properties are homes that aren't publicly listed, like on the main MLS system everyone sees online.
Right.
They might pop up through agent networks, agents talking to other agents about listings before they go live. Or maybe it's a pocket listing where an agent knows someone willing to sell, but they aren't quite ready for the full public listing yet.
Gotcha.
It can even involve, directly reaching out to homeowners in specific neighborhoods you like, people who might consider selling if the right offer appeared. It's more proactive.
Proactive searching, not just browsing. I like that.
Exactly.
Okay, and then there's the third scenario, which honestly often feels like the most overwhelming one. It's when you need to do both, sell and buy.
The double whammy.
Yeah. We hear people thinking, okay, I need to do both, but maybe I should just wait until the fall or next year. The timing feels so incredibly tricky.
It does.
And just the stress of juggling those two huge transactions at once, it can feel almost paralyzing, like you said before.
It absolutely can feel like a massive hurdle. And, that's often where people get stuck, waiting for some kind of perfect market moment that might, frankly, never come.
Right.
But look, there are real strategies, proven ways that make selling and buying at the same time possible and sometimes even profitable.
Like what? What kind of strategies?
Well, things like contingent offers, for instance.
Mm-hmm.
So your offer to buy depends on selling your current place. Or maybe bridge loans to cover down payment gap temporarily. Sometimes even leaseback agreements where you sell your home but rent it back for a bit where you finalize the next purchase. These are definitely things that work, especially when you work with someone who's done it before, someone who's navigated these exact situations.
Right. Experience counts there.
Huge difference.
So wrapping this up then, what's the big takeaway for you listening right now? It seems like despite these challenges being really common, worrying about selling, struggling to buy, the stress of doing both, the main message here is you're really not stuck in limbo.
Exactly. You're not stuck.
You just need a plan, right? A tailored plan that fits your own goals, your timeline, your finances.
Precisely. And while, look, it's not a magic wand.
No magic wands in real estate.
Afraid not. But exploring these kinds of options, the ones we talked about, it really can make the path forward a whole lot clearer and smoother, too.
And these conversations, exploring options, they don't have to be high pressure, right?
Oh, absolutely not. It should be zero pressure. Just a real conversation about what's actually possible for you, based on solid info and strategies that work.
Okay, good. So maybe something for you to think about until next time. Considering these scenarios, selling, buying, maybe doing both, what specific next step, or even just a conversation, might help clarify your path forward in today's housing market.